This week on The Rock, we brush up on our school's art club, then explore the end of the fall sports season, and finish up with a story on how pets impact our lives. All that and more this week on The Rock.
Welcome back to The Rock AHS. I'm Ben Marshall.
And I'm Ivy Thomas. We got some great lineups for you today.
We sure do. Let's jump right into things with a segment on Art Club created by Nathan Diebler and Maddie Snyder.
Art Club is an outlet for students to express their creativity and try their hand at new artistic skills. Students like Art Club for many reasons, and we decided to find out what those were.
It's a super inclusive group, and you can do your own thing, or you can use the provided materials, and everyone can just kind of go at their own pace and do what they want to do. The most rewarding part of Art Club would probably be getting to explore all different mediums of art and teaching other kids about that and seeing them kind of find what works with them and what doesn't, and yeah, there's a medium for everyone.
I'd say the most rewarding thing about Art Club is being able to create whatever you want, and there's no requirements, and you really don't have to be good at art or anything. It's just the ability to create anything you would like to create.
To learn more about what the club entails, we met with some of the club officials.
Yeah, it's a blast. You don't have to be good at drawing or painting or anything, because a lot of what we do is also three-dimensional.
Once a month we have a guided workshop. The kids set the whole thing up, they planned everything, and then they executed it.
With more members, we can do bigger projects like around the school, around the community, and we can get local artists in to provide workshops or teach us things. And
if you have any interest in Art Club at all, head to the art classrooms after school on Tuesday to experience firsthand what the club is.
Please come to Art Club.
We have no members.
It's a really fun activity for anybody. You don't have to be good at art. Lots of people say, I'm not good at art and I couldn't be in Art Club, but that's totally not what we're about. We're about just encouraging people's creative sides and letting people do whatever they'd like to do.
From the Rock at Anacortes High School, I'm Allie Perez, reporting with Maddie Snyder.
If that spiked your interest, Art Club is Tuesdays after school in Mr. DeLutri and Miss Berkland's room.
Art Club isn't the only after-school activity that has been going on lately at HS.
What?
Fall sports have been wrapping up over the past few weeks, and to see what their seasons have been like, Amy Agregard and Wyatt Severin made a segment about it.
As fall sports come to a close, a couple athletes from each sport share how their season went and what they're looking forward to in the future.
Our season went pretty smoothly. We had really good team bonding, and in the beginning it was a little slow start, not at many wins, but then at the end of the season we're finishing strong.
I thought it was a really fun season. It was definitely a growing year. We had a lot of new freshmen come in, but it was definitely like a highlight too.
I think we definitely learned how to learn from our losses, but in general we worked on just like really perfecting our defense and taking away the gap in between the middle in our offense, and like just trying to connect all our different areas of our team. Yeah.
So our season this year was a lot better as a team. We had some really good individuals last year, but this year we had a lot of girls come onto the team that were especially fast, and the girls from last year got faster, so as a group we did better.
So we went 7-4. It was a pretty good JV season. We only lost once as a JV team, but we lost 3 times as a varsity team. We played Coopville's varsity. We played Lummi Nation, their varsity, and we played, I think Bellingham went in as a varsity game.
All right, so as a team, as a varsity team as a whole, I believe we got 8-8, if I'm correct that. Me personally, for singles, I was I believe I was 10-7, and then I did one doubles match. I did 1-0 with him. So there's that. It was overall, it was a really fun season.
In cross country, you get to bond with a lot of people and you get to make new friends, and you're just like always around these people, so you get to become really close to them.
Yeah, because you're only running, so you just get to goof off all the time, and it's really fun together.
Just definitely get involved. Like, it's one way to meet new people, and it's just like, I don't know, that like definitely helped me my freshman year. Like, I don't know, I don't think I would have had the same experience if I hadn't joined soccer.
It's really cool because all of our teammates this year have been super supportive. I mean, in past years it's been the same way, but specifically this year, like, everyone has really encouraged each other, and that's really cool for like a team to be that way.
Join tennis, that's all I gotta say. We had a huge program this year. I'm the only senior leaving this year for tennis, so it's tough spots on varsity to get, but everybody needs to join. I mean, it's a sport where it's very undermined, so that's all I gotta say to that.
Join. We're so fun.
We could do subliminal messaging in the video.
Everyone should play football.
Girls Swim and Dive is headed to state this weekend. Be sure to wish them luck. Even though fall sports are ending, winter sports are just around the corner. Be sure to get involved in our winter sports programs. For the Rocket AHS, I'm Amy Agregard.
Congrats to girls swim and dive and cross country for making it to state.
While fall sports are wrapping up, it may not be too late to join the fun with winter sports. Boys and girls basketball, wrestling, and boys swim and dive. However, girls bowling began their season on November 4th, so you may have missed your chance to join that one. Winter sports kickoff. November 4th, girls bowling. November 18th, boys and girls basketball. November 18th, wrestling. November 18th, boys swim and dive.
Please inquire at the athletics window if you're curious about any of the winter sports.
Speaking of inquiries, Lily Rose Day and Megan Jackson made the last piece on how pets impact our lives.
It's no secret that pets are great. They cheer us up when we're sad, give us company when we're lonely. Pets are always there to make us smile. We dove into some Anacortes lives that are greatly affected by their pets.
When I come home from a day of work, the first thing I do is I pick my cat up, put him on my chest, and go and sit on the couch. And then I just have a nice little cuddle session with Matthew. That's my cat. It's a distraction, I think, from whatever is wrong with the world. Whatever's wrong with your day, there's your pet. And it loves you.
My dog, my best friend, who'll make me happy, who'll make me feel better. My dog cuddled with me when I was sick.
A little bit more than a year ago, we noticed that Gilbert was having a little bit of stress-related problems, so we thought that we should get him a dog. We got Emma for him. There have been times where Gilbert's come home and just let Emma out of the kennel and just gone into the backyard and play with her. It takes away from his stress and gives him something to focus on.
My dog teach me how to be punctual. They teach me them. I play with them. They play with me. And they're cute. My dog better to me.
I'm a type 1 diabetic. A problem I have is if my blood sugars get too high or too low, I have to drink a quick sugar, so like a juice, and eat a snack. That can happen sometimes in the night. There was one night that my blood sugar had went low and I didn't wake up, and that can be bad because I could like go into a shock and go into like a coma or even like dies. And my dog, she started like barking and like pacing across my room. And so she not only woke up my mom, but then when she couldn't get me up by barking, she pulled me out of bed and woke me up. That could have been very bad or scary if she hadn't.
I love my brother's dog. Whenever I'm sad, she'll trot over to me on her 3 legs and put her head in my lap. Whenever I see somebody have been having a bad day, or when I want attention, I pull out my phone and go to the pictures and show them the pictures of the fluffy white angel. My brother is this nice vet man and takes care of animals just so that he could make people have more time with their best buddies. The way he found Hetty was she got in a car accident and had her hind leg crushed. And he was there in the clinic when she got brought in, and he was the one who amputated her leg. And I just think that Hetty is sort of like payback for all the good that anyone who has ever met her has done.
Around this time of year, when the air gets dark and cold, we are subject to seasonal affective disorder. Your energy gets sucked out of you, and you might find yourself becoming moody. Don't worry though, because there's an easy cure. Your pet. Studies find that animals improve our overall emotional well-being. So in the rainy days to come, make sure to give your pet plenty of hugs.
Just sit there.
That was just moving, wasn't it? I just love pets.
It sure was. Well, this concludes the show for today.
If you have any comments or suggestions, email them to the Rock at asd103.org. With that, I'm Ben Marshall.
And I'm Ivy Thomas.
And
from our rock to yours, have a great day, AHS.